Hi, Rory Singh here from the powerhousemarketer.com. Today we're going to talk about CashFx, one of their key traders, their master traders, as they were claiming. Turns out to be a taxi cab driver, limo driver. I did a video on it 2 months ago, and after I did that video, I noticed that they removed this image here. They're FX traders and engineers, okay, with their expert trading team. After information about their real identity started to surface, CashFX, they themselves removed their executive expert team traders, their pride and joy from their website. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Why did they do that? Also, I want to talk about a lot of the comments I've been getting on some of my CashFX review videos. Affiliates keep saying it's legitimate, and I'm seeing a lot of reviews with a lot of people claiming that it's good. So like it's really legitimate, etc. And then there's a few saying that it's a scam. Okay, so let's find out what's the truth. Beneath all that stuff, that's what you're gonna find out here. Anyways, if this is your first time on this channel, find the big red button, subscribe, so that you don't miss out on important information like this. Okay, I think this is very important information. Also, if you're looking for a legitimate way to make money online, powerful affiliate marketing educational platform, right underneath this video, first link in the description. We can teach you how to put yourself out there, how to make money online, how to get people to click on your links, right? A lot of people are marketing stuff and they just can't get, for the life of them, to get others to click on their links, and more importantly, take out their credit card and join your deal. Okay, how to brand yourself, how to build credibility. People are actively looking for leadership. Okay, and if you're not coming across as a leader, they're just going to go to the next guy down the road and onwards until they find the leader that they're looking to join. They don't join opportunities, they join leaders first and then opportunities second. So if you want to learn how to do all that stuff, powerful affiliate marketing educational platform, underneath this video, first link in the description. I've even learned how to get myself on leaderboards consistently for the past several years with the information that I learned contained lower below, first link in the description. Okay, guys, so let's get right into it. CashFX trader teams. There's one guy here who they were calling the master trader. I'm going to ask you guys, please like and share this video, especially if you get value from it. Okay, so this is the guy we're going to talk about, Javier. Okay, some people say Javier, but I believe it's Javier. I got a friend from Argentina, and he corrected me saying the correct pronunciation is Javier. Okay, beautiful name. Here's a gentleman here, and turns out to be, this is a current website, right? Their team. Probably he asked them to take his picture and his name off, but for whatever reason, they still have it on. I'm guessing maybe his boss, okay, said, no, you can't do that. You're one of our drivers. You're still going to be. So anyways, this is Javier here. Javier Leto. Every time I say his name, I'm thinking of Jared Leto from that popular music group, Jared Leto. Anyways, Javier Leto. And this is the picture here that they removed from here. They're about us. And I did this video 2 months ago. Okay, 2 months ago. Right after I did that video, within a week or so, I noticed I went back to CashFX and they pulled it. Okay, they pulled that video because they pulled the information about their expert trading team. That's the pride and joy, the bread and butter of CashFX. Passive people are joining this deal so that they could, basically click a button and copy the trades from an expert trading team. Okay, now if it turns out that your lead trader, the master trader, the guy, they made a video, you guys who are promoting CashFX probably know exactly what I'm talking about. They made a video on stage and they were interviewing him along with the other three guys. So 4 expert team traders, And they all seem to still have their jobs, guys. But we want to focus on the master trader because that's what they themselves were calling him. They were calling Javier a master trader. Now I'm thinking, if I've been getting so many comments on my CashFX reviews as to why my reviews are BS and Rory Singh needs to do due diligence research, why is your master trader still driving a limo if he's such an expert? I'm not trying to knock on this person. You know, we got to have respect for all people here. I'm not knocking in an idea, a stupid idea. Okay, the stupid idea here is the idea of all these network marketers coming to me and saying stuff like, you are lying, but I'm here on the website and I shared it 2 months ago here, as you can see in the images, right? Then when I hover over it, you can see the exact same thing I'm sharing here. Okay, so all the network marketers promoting this are saying CashFX is legitimate, and anyone who talks bad about our company is just trying to recruit you in something else. I promote an educational platform that teaches people how to put themselves out there. 97% failure rate is what we're seeing here online still. Crypto and Forex passive systems keep popping up every single day. Most people losing more than they're making. Still, 97% failure rate. So what I'm sharing is a trading platform. It's not another passive deal. If you don't want trading that you need, if you're not seeing the type of results online, you don't have to join me. You can just take the information and go. This is a review channel. It's not a sugarcoat stuff channel. Okay, if you don't want to hear the truth and you want to hear sunshine and rainbowy sweet stuff, you go to one of those affiliates promoting CashFX and let them tell you that it's the holy grail of marketing systems. Okay, so this is what you're dealing here. This is what you're dealing with here. Master trader is a limo driver and he still has his job. I'm thinking, if you're an expert and you are the lead trader, right? We're not even getting into the one other guy's into construction. I believe he has a construction business or he's a construction worker. It doesn't really matter. What matters is they don't seem to be making enough revenue with CashFX, or they wouldn't be still, conducting whatever they do at their jobs, still driving cars and still in the construction business to make money. If you're an expert trader, you don't need to do none of that stuff. So that doesn't make any sense right there, right? So what I'm going to say here is the expert trading team. There's another deal called Copy Traders. I did a video on it, same spiel. Copy Master Traders, and I can't verify any of the guy. Only one guy could verify, a guy by the name of Tom Butterfield. Here he is. And he left after I did this review. I wasn't trying to make him leave, but I guess he didn't want to see his name and his image popping up with questionable opportunities. The rest of the team here, they cannot be verified as expert traders. They're probably just network marketers. Now going back to Jared Leto now. Jared Leto. Javier Leto, master trader, still limo driver. I put cab driver, he's a limo driver, okay? A little better than, nothing wrong with these professions. Nothing wrong with having a job. What is wrong is telling people you got expert trading and you're getting a passive ROI, and then it turns out to be a load of bullshit, and then your expert trading team still have their jobs. If they're expert trading team, they don't need to have their jobs, right? That's the whole, if they're making so many people so much money, how the heck do they still driving a car for a living and still operating a jackhammer at a construction site to, pay their bills? That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, so before Javier Leto, before he started out, before the owners of CashFX started telling everyone, they like to claim stuff, right? Ponzi owners love to say these kind of things. Oh, our master trader is a master trader and he's a great trader and blah, blah, blah. Before that, he was just an affiliate, just a CashFX affiliate, okay? Before that, before CashFX, he was marketing a bunch of different deals. In 2019, in cruises, okay? Travel business, MLM travel business. 2018, iMarkets Live. You guys know what that is, Forex education. They were actually pretending that they were doing passive trading, and then until they got in trouble with one of the big regulators. I can't remember if it was the SEC, and then they changed their plan up and saying iMarkets Live is just forex trading education. Okay. Anyways, that's not important. So he was a network marketer in cruises 2019. 2018 he was an iMarkets Live marketer. 2017 a Servia Bluetooth services MLM deal. 2015 he was marketing total life changes. I don't see any expert trading background here yet. 2013 M Goldex precious metals guys, another MLM deal. All MLM deals. This is the bio here. There is a digital footprint. You can just go out there, right? Type in Javier and his last name, Leto. I'll go back to the picture here. Leito, I believe it is. Okay, let me just type it in here. Doesn't take much common sense to find like his pictures there. Okay, so there it is. Javier, Leito. You can go copy that and do your own due diligence and research. I'm not going to post a whole bunch of links. Even for some of the network marketers going to come back and give me bullshit saying, hey, Rory, you're lying. Okay, you guys go out there, do your own due diligence and research. So that's the first thing we wanted to cover in this video. Master trader, still working at his job up to now. Probably can't get his boss to take his picture off of their website. Probably the boss is, if I was his boss, I'd be saying, hey man, you shouldn't be promoting Ponzi's openly because any of this flack can come back and hit our company. I'm not taking your name or your picture off of this board. You're one of our drivers. You're on the payroll. It's staying on until, hey, you're going to be an expert trader and actually make expert trading income. Then you can take it off when you do no longer need this company to pay your bills for a paycheck. Okay, so expert traders, it's just a load of BS. Okay, as with copy traders, another one here, and they're all swearing that they're all legitimate. The only guy that could be verified was Tom Butterfield, and after I did that video, he left the building. Tom Butterfield is no longer with them. Okay, he did that on his own. Now, construction workers, cab drivers, and other guys that still have their job. We don't want to spend 10,000 years on it. Let's go look at this Trustpilot, okay? Trustpilot CashFx group. This here is kind of tricky, okay? Usually you only get the truth when it's just about to scam out and people don't get paid at all. But let's see, I'm still seeing a lot of positive stuff here. So how can you get a lot of positive when the expert trading team ain't experts? How can that be? How can they be expert traders when they're not showing any proof of any revenue from trading? And then you just network marketers going out telling people, hey, you don't got to do nothing. All you got to do is get in here, and you don't have to do nothing. You can just join it, and you're gonna get rich. That I don't see any trading there. I just see recruitment. Okay, so one guy a day ago, he says, Ponzi scheme. Ask them where they invest. Ask them to show you any proof of their investments. How is it that they have 15% return on all investments, regardless of what happens in the market, right? There's fluctuations in the market. How is that? It's just, the laws of physics even don't, and finance, right? And crypto and Forex, none of that affects CashFx because God loves them. I don't know, guys. That's a very good question. How is it that they have 15% return regardless of what happens in the market? Madoff did the same in case you lived in a cave. Madoff did the same thing in case you live in a case your whole life. Okay, he's saying it's a load of bullshit. This one says exceptionally professional service could be an affiliate. Okay, what else did he say? I have nothing less than exceptionally professional service from this company who over-delivered time and time again. I could not be happier. Okay, so he's saying A1, 10 out of 10. This one's another positive one. Invested to December 2020 after a friend introduced me. I bought the first contract, $300. I'm going to just update it to $500 package. I am just building step by step. There is a great deal of support. Great way of earning reasonable return on investment, I will start to introduce people. Now that I am confident with CFX, please get in touch if you are interested for more feedback. Patricia. Oh, Patricia, thanks for the beautiful, testimonial. CFX is legit so far. Been 6 weeks. This was updated 3 days ago. I don't know what this person from the UK said, but they changed whatever they said, and they changed it 3 days ago. But what they said now, 3 days ago, after they changed it, is so far so good. Been in for 6 weeks and been paid every Saturday. See, that's what I'm wondering here now, because a lot of people are saying, no, we ain't getting paid. But these guys are saying they are. You see, a Ponzi is a Ponzi. You don't pay certain people and then don't pay certain other ones. You pay as many people as you possibly can. 6 weeks ago, it's very fresh. So according to this sounds like it's 100% legit. But how can it be legit if the expert trading team aren't experts? Construction workers and limo drivers. What trading can they do to pay them? Are the network marketers so good at recruitment that they're bringing in so much recruiting that the recycled recruitment funds are so much that they're paying out everyone? Is that what's really happening? Let's dive in a little deeper. This person says, 4 days ago, Jude, having bad experience with your broker, then best place. Okay, this could be another load of BS, because it seems like they're trying to pitch some recovery fund, and that could be a scam as well. This one says, 4 days ago, Ian, I recognize that this is not a bad method of investing. Cryptocurrency investments are ballooning. The only problem I have come to experience myself is the fact that scamming has risen, especially over the last decade. This company is not an exception. They have been stealing from their own clients. Hold on one sec. I thought I had my phone on vibrate. Okay. They've been stealing from their own clients. I had to check online for a solution. Was fed up with their occurrence of being scammed quite often. Recovery process link. Okay. Got them back all. Yeah, sure. That's another bullshit story there. Here's another one saying it's A-OK. It's a positive review by Shane. 4 days ago, updated. So he changed. I don't know if he changed his story, if he had a different story, but it says updated. That's almost like editing, right? So far, so good. $108 up on $500 pack. So the person invested $500, claiming he got 108. Okay. After 5.5 weeks, my mate has 50,000 in it. He is withdrawing $1,700 a week. The only downside is the fees are hefty. Okay. I heard on the radio from a financial advisor that the safest investment is 60-40 stocks bonds portfolio that will net you a maximum of 4% return. In the last 21 years have seen a loss of these portfolios. There are no safe investments, and banks are starting to offer negative interest rates. So it's risk, but it's risk that's paying 350% return on its first year. So I've gambled on it, and so have others. Gambled. Okay. On it, and so have others. Time will tell. You can always pull out. Remember, if you're paying in Bitcoin, purchase the value on the day so you don't feel like you've lost if Bitcoin goes up. P.S. Bitcoin is a gamble. Was a gamble, too, at one time. Bitcoin is still a gamble because the price goes up and down. Okay, so this guy claiming he's getting ROI. Okay, is he actually making withdrawals? Are they telling him he's getting ROI? It's just too many unanswered questions here. Okay, are they asking for more fees to get his $108 out? He put in $500. He's getting up on $108. Is it an app that's telling him, right? This is what we need to know. I did like over 1,000 reviews. I'm not gonna go invest my hard-earned money in every single scheme out there, right? Anything that's promising you trading revenue, not showing you any revenue, and has a compensation plan, a network marketing compensation plan, why the hell would I go and invest there? Especially if they're claiming like he's getting 350% ROI and he likes this idea. So far, so good. But here, common sense. Whatever is too good to be true usually is, isn't it? Isn't that the case, guys? We're not guessing here. That's what it is. If it's too good to be true, how could CashFx give 350% ROI in the first year? This guy hasn't been around for first year. Been around for how many weeks? 5.5 weeks. 4 days ago, so like six weeks. Okay, let's see what this guy said. Jonathan. Come on, folks. See through the veneer. A slick website which simply serves as a flashy veneer of a Ponzi scheme. I find it concerning that people think that this is legitimately honest company for no other reason that it does pay out weekly as promised. Okay, does it? We're going to keep going in the reviews. Hang on. Some people really need to understand what a Ponzi scheme is. How do they work? And some that can run for years before just disappearing. If they're working, why would they disappear? Some people doesn't care about all that. We just like, oh, we get the ROI. We don't care if it's network marketing, recruitment. Let's see how it goes, guys. Anyways, do the offices, RBS Tower, Panama City even exist? Who are the people behind this? Taxi driver Javier. Do you really think their faceless master traders can consistently make 1% profit per day, every working day on the Forex markets? Where's the evidence that any actual trading is taking place? Please don't say the web TV page. There was another deal called Mirror Trading International that, a whole bunch of people lost millions and millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. And they were saying the same thing. They were telling me, Rory, Mirror Trading International is 100% legit because we got proof. I asked a few of them, hey, send me your proof. They send me some links to an image of trading activity that can be easily played around with and edited. That was their proof. CashFX has web TV. Really? And who's going to do the trading? The limo drivers and construction workers? Come on. Is your money safe? Of course not. So you see, I don't own Trustpilot, and I'm not this person here making this review. The business model is structured so that customers are hoodwinked into believing it is genuine by means of the weekly payments, then encouraged to upgrade their trading pack whilst referring others. Come on, folks. Crunch the numbers. 30% of your investment is absorbed by the Trading Academy. A further 20% in loss on withdrawal fees. So that he's saying 50% of your revenue, your return on investment is already spoken for. And your trading pack expires after it has made 200% ROI. Again, come on, folks, crunch the numbers. Referring others is the momentum, which is keeping the scam going. Customers who refer others will invariably make some profit, but when the scheme ends, then some will be left out of pocket. Multiple warnings have been put out about this so-called company by several authorities. Yeah, 14. This other one says, A-OK, he was skeptical. He joined last year. They kept their promises. Every Saturday, he gets his trading pool profits on the dot every single week. So he's de-risked himself. He got his original investment out, and he's enjoying the weekly profits, which I take out every week, he says. Now, after months of due diligence, I'm happy to write this review and to say to others who may doubt this, no one is forcing you to do this. You have your own attitude to risk. But if you have 22.5, what is that, British sterling pounds sitting in any bank account, effectively losing money as the paltry interest rates aren't even keeping up with inflation, isn't it about time you looked at something else? The pandemic has cost many people their jobs, businesses, and livelihoods, and this project has been a godsend to many. Long may it continue. Nick from the UK. Okay, 5 days ago, and he was skeptical, and he's been in it for months. See, that's the thing with human beings. If they give them a few carrots, it was on one of the movies, Fast and Furious. I can't remember. I think it was Fast and Furious 5. And in the movie, it was in Brazil, right? I was actually born in a country right beside Brazil. I grew up here in Canada, in a country called Guyana. It borders Brazil. And Brazil's pretty big country. They speak Portuguese over there. But in the movie, one of the characters who was like one of the, admins, one of the higher-ups, politicians, etc., for Brazil, he's a fictional character in the Fast and Furious movie. This ties right into your success and the idea of success. So just keep listening. There's a point here to be made. He said Portugal stormed Brazil. I don't want to get into history, but basically that's the idea he said in a fictional movie. But the idea is very important, right? There's a 1% of the population currently controlling 99% of the population because great majority of human behavior is very predictable. And once you get into marketing, if you start learning marketing and you start getting training, right, and you implement the training and you get the numbers into your sales funnel, you're going to see, you get a good idea of how people make their decisions. So in the movie, the politician was saying that Portugal could have stormed into Brazil because Portuguese dominate Brazil. You go to Brazil, they speak Spanish, they speak English, but dominantly they speak Portuguese. But he said Portuguese took over that country, and he says we did it smart. We didn't go in guns blazing. He said if we did, the people who were there, the original Brazilians, they would have just taken out guns and knives and they would have fought back. If we went in with fire, they would have fought fire with fire. He said, what did the Portuguese do? In turn, what did they do? They went in and they offered them, hey, look, we can give your children parks. Oh, look, we can give you guys better water systems, better sewage systems. We can give you a better way of life. And they did that. He says, we give them a little bit of nugget here, a little nugget there. And he said the Brazilians bent over backwards for the Portuguese. And they let us rule them up to now. So the moral of the story, we got people like Nick here. He's making his honest review. Give him a little nugget here, and he hasn't been in for that long. He's watched for a few months, and now he's certain he can go out and make this review, saying it's 100% legit because they threw him a couple carrots here and there. It's not long enough to say, hey, it's 100% legit. Moral of this Fast and Furious Portuguese and Brazil story, you give people a little bit of carrots and nuggets here and there, and they'll bend over backward and even swear that you are their savior. Just as Brazil is still saying, Portuguese, they saved us, and we love the original Brazilians that descended from Portugal. My stepfather came from Portugal, so I know a lot about Portuguese. Tu és maluco for you Brazilians. It's a little inside joke. Brazilians are going to laugh probably when they hear that. Tu és maluco. Okay, I would say that to the people who think this is legit. Tu és maluco. All right, this guy here, 1 year in, 12 months in, 5 days ago, have done everything they say they would, paid every week without fail. So guys, it's starting to sound 100% legit, but is it really? Let's keep going down the rabbit hole. Another one says fantastic company. This one says read the truth, not the myths. Everything's 100%. Another one saying, hey, it's all, right on, right on, right on. Very few are saying negative. I seen an advert on Telegram app to invest in Bitcoin. I sent 220 worth of Bitcoin. I got to fill in the lines here because they're not filling out this stuff properly. To CFX, and then when I was asked to pay $850 more for my profit, I sent a little over 850. So let me get this straight. So some of these can be bullshit, right? Are these affiliates? Are they hiring writers to really word stuff to make it sound? Because look at this one here. Most of them are positive, and very few are negative. Does this sound right? RM. Okay. March 23rd. What was that, like a week and a half ago? So he's seen an advert on the Telegram app to invest in Bitcoin. He sent 220 worth of Bitcoin to CFX. He invested. Then he was asked to pay $850 to get his return. Why would they do that? This is not the first time I hear these kind of stories all the time. Okay. So anyways, he sent it. He sent them a little over 850, and then he was asked to pay another 1,500 because the profit went up. So you put in 220. I'm not knocking this guy. I'm just saying this is the story. Put in 220 in crypto into the deal, into CashFx. I'm trying to understand this. Then the admins told him, no, you want to get your return from your 220, your ROI from that, which is not going to be 220. It's going to be a lot less than that. You got to pay us 850 more from his profit. If you put in 220, I don't even know how you can get 850 in profit. Okay, but anyways, they want 850 more. And then he was asked to pay another 1,500 because the profit went up. It's a scam. I have screenshots of conversations between me and them. I'm out of pocket. It's not nice. So in between, you get some real ones. So you guys are joining these deals that are telling you have expert traders, and it turns out that they're not expert traders, and it turns out it's just network marketing recruitment. And then when you try to get your ROI, right, they tell you to invest more or pay more fees, pay more than you're trying to get out. And then when you do that, they want you to pay even more because the profit went up. So there's a lot of you, is what I'm thinking, lost a lot of money with CashFX, and you guys are not saying jack. One of my viewers, I keep referring to his comment from the Philippines. He's like, Rory, people don't say jack, especially in the Philippines. CashFX, you got investors all over the world because they're embarrassed. Are you guys embarrassed? Come on, don't be embarrassed. If you lost money, let us know in the comments below. Hi guys, please, it's urgent. Help or advice how to log in. I jointed jointed? You darn well did jointed. He joined 3 weeks ago. I changed my device 4 days ago, then I couldn't log in. I say should enter code sent to my email, but I never receive any code. I assume they mean have got email wrong and tried to update my email, but all unsuccessful. Please can help me. Can anyone help me with the right contract that can help me with this issue? I am really desperate to access my account. Grateful for your help. Here's my email address below. Below you can send me. So he wants help. How come the admins of CashFX are not helping? This one here says, I was angry. March 22nd, so 2 weeks ago. Ralph. I was very angry. I wanted to increase savings, and the company invested its savings. I was very confident and paid for it. Let's say that again. I was very angry. I wanted to increase savings, and the company invested its savings. I was very confident and paid for it. I ended up with a bad company that took all my money, and I didn't know what to do. I would be without my savings if I didn't return to the funds. Okay, so he might be using a translator, not speaking English as is a real, national language, his native language. Savings, he's very angry. He wanted to increase his ROI. It's not savings, it's not a bank account. CashFx is all about ROI with their expert team. Company invested its savings, so he invested into it. He was very confident and he paid for it. He ended up with a bad company that took all of his money. He didn't know what to do. I would be without my ROI if I didn't turn to funds recovery. Point Club in 2 weeks. Oh man. One of those jackasses come here and try and get people into another scam. Everyone's saying 100% good. This one here says, hello, I am deaf. CFX is not bad at all. I live in South Africa. I started last week. So that's 3 weeks ago. We put $300 investment package in Bitcoin. Last week, real payout. So like 100%. Updated. So he's claiming he got back 100% of what he was promised. Updated 500 pack, 100%. Please join me. Sponsor here. I can't really believe what he's saying. He's putting his affiliate link for CashFX directly in here. CashFX login. Umbrella Harry. I've been unable to log in for most of the time. This was March 17, 3 to 4 weeks ago. I've been unable to log in for most of the time, and the last 6 weeks I've sent 23 emails. Okay, so now we're starting to get clearer on what's happening here, because I think a lot of affiliates are coming and bombarding Trustpilot, and I'm reading these reviews, and I'm thinking that they're even getting some people that know how to write, not even affiliates. Because how can you get, if they're paying out, they're going to pay everyone. Why would they do that? Because it's going to encourage the network marketers and affiliates to go out there and recruit more people. They're going to say, hey, it's legit. Everyone's getting paid out. This is a good deal. So we don't feel bad. No one's going to get scammed, and we're going to go recruit more people. But then you got some people saying they're not getting paid out. If you're getting paid out, everyone's getting paid out. If only some people are getting paid out, then what is it that they're getting paid out? These are the questions you need to be asking yourself. He's been unable to log in for most of the time. He joined 6 months ago. He sent 23 emails, but no response. 23 emails. Each time I log in, it tells me I'm trying to log in from a new or different device. That is not so. I always use the same device. Worst part is the failure to get any response from the support at CashFX. Terrible service, i.e. non-existent. Are they a scam? I cannot confirm that, but I was aware of the poor support. So based on what I read so far, if you're not paying them what here's your ROI is what they're after they promise. Oh, it's a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, based on your plan. Guys are saying, everyone's saying, the affiliates are all saying, hey, we get paid every week. It's like religion, right? But then other guys are saying, no, we're not getting any support. Can't even log in. We're not getting a response. So and then there are other guys saying that they're asking us extra fees. When we try to get the ROI, they want us to pay more, and then after we pay them, they want us to pay more on top of that. Then we're doing reviews, like guys like me, trying to share truth with people, and then the people who are getting scammed are embarrassed and they're not saying jack shit, right? So this is not a really well-written review. You can't log in. You can tell it's not a paid-to-do review. If you don't, this is common sense, guys. If you don't pay them the extra that they want, which is pointless, because if I put in $200 as an example, I want to get my ROI. Why do I need to pay you more? You're gonna scam me more money and then give me back some of my own money, and then I'm gonna go, and then some of these are real. I'm gonna go back because it's like in Portugal and Brazil, the Portuguese gave me a nugget or a carrot here and there. On my own money? Oh man. Okay, hi, this one says happy to share my experience. I was able to get my money back from this company. You can reach out. Yeah, beware of that guy. Other one's so happy. I'm gonna close off with this one, March 10th. Okay, almost a month ago. Every bad review on the site is 100% true. My experience with this company is terrible. I lost money to these people, and no one was talking about a way out of the mess. The customer care representatives I spoke to kept saying that there's nothing they could do, and they stopped picking my calls or replying to my mails. It was after I involved this forensic response.pro who filed a claim against them and prompted them to get my funds. Okay, I'm not going to even go to that link. That's another. This is network marketing. This is the bullshit we got to like tread through to get some real truth here. Looks like another scam. Guy's putting a link in here. If someone's promoting something and they're telling you real stuff about something, but the guy's putting a link directly right in here, telling you that they can basically retrieve your funds if you lost money with CashFx. Most likely they're going to ask you for some fees. And who the hell are they going to go after, right? To get your money back. Be careful with that stuff. I think there's probably a lot of people who sent these expert recovery people and they lost more money. But they'll never come to this channel here and tell us the truth. This one here says, I sent them 500 worth of Bitcoin 3 months ago. Since I haven't seen any package of my Bitcoin, I've done everything right. They responded to me only in the first 3 weeks, never after. Why would they do that, guys? Because in the first 3 weeks, they're hoping that he invests more. If he doesn't give them more money, they're going to ignore you. If you give them more money, they're going to give you back some of the more money that you gave them. They're giving you guys back some of your own money here. Isn't that what I'm reading? 2 months gone, they answered to my sponsor for his third email. Apologize, promises, guess what? Nothing. They're probably still solving the problem, even if they stop answering me. How did they solve the problem? He didn't get back his money. I'm going to make sure there's no freaking link here. Horrible experience with this company, made payment for my account. Why am I skimming past these? Because they look too well written. It's got to be bullshit. Some of them I'm sure are positive reviews. But it still seems like there are people not getting paid. If you got a Ponzi and you don't have any trading revenue because your expert trading team are not experts and they still have their jobs, meaning they don't get that much trading money and they're not showing any proof of any trading, means they don't have any trading. They're recycling network marketing recruitment revenue. But even if you do that, the owners want to keep paying everyone. That way people are going to go out and be encouraged to serve their family and friends to the owners. But then we got these reviews here and there saying that they're getting ripped off. Horrible experience with this company, made a payment for my account activation. It's now been over 2 months with the support team and I still have no account access. The support team is absolutely disgraceful. I am now down to 300 pounds and I am being ignored by their support team. Avoid the scam. 1 month ago. Okay. So let me close off here. Let's close off. Expert trading team, master trader, is a cab driver, a limo driver, okay? A limo driver, okay? In the Caribbean. Still has his job. The other guys here have nothing to do. Well, they're not expert trading team that they had here. Okay, you've got Hildo, John, and John, right? And they don't have any verifiable trading experience. construction workers, limo drivers, and guys who are network marketers. No trading experience. No trading experience that's verifiable. No proof of any revenue, right? Other than you got these screens and people looking in and saying, wow, it's legit. And they don't even understand what these graphs are. I mean, these are like computer programs are running on these screens. It doesn't mean anything. If it did mean something, then they could actually register with the SEC and the FCA and the other authorities, even the one in South Africa, FSCA, right? The big regulators, Canadian regulators. They can't register with anyone. That's why they've got 14 fraud warnings, because they've got a Mickey Mouse show. Then you've got Trustpilot here. Oh, looks like everyone's saying it's 100% legit, right? Now we got our Brazil story that I shared with you. So it's looking like still a load of bullshit with CashFx. Even the only people that are keep saying over and over CashFX is legit have a CashFX affiliate link that they want to share with people. They tell you that you don't have to make any recruitment. You don't have to do nothing. You could just be lazy and you can come here, invest through my affiliate link, and you could get rich without doing anything. But what did they just do? They said you don't have to recruit, but then they recruited you in so that they could make referral commissions. Okay, so it doesn't look good for CashFX, but somehow there's enough network marketing still going where the company still hasn't pulled the plug. And you got a whole bunch of people that lost money and they're not saying jack shit. In a nutshell. So that's what we're dealing here with CashFX. And I'm sure within a week or so, we're going to get another update. And when I get that, I will share with you. Anyways, a ton of content I shared with you guys here. I'll see you guys on the next review. Take care.